I'm Jim Houston.
I'm Kathy Nickles.
And I'm David Patty. Welcome to today's segment of Real Estate Today. Some of the topics that we would like to talk about today are a fundraiser that we had for two military groups based here in Arkansas, one in Valonia, which is the Arkansas Museum of Veterans and Military History, which unbeknownst to a lot of people is available to everybody in Valonia. So we were able to donate a lot of the funds from the fundraiser, and an equal amount of funds went to Wreaths Across America. I know everybody's seen the commercials and things where they go to the national cemeteries and all the Christmas wreaths are on there. Well, we gave our portion of the donation to Wreaths Across America, and a lot of our ERA team members are going to be down placing the wreaths at the National Cemetery in Little Rock. So two great organizations. We had a unique event. It was called Pulling for the Veterans. And it was actually a trap shoot at Arkansas Game Commission in Mayflower. It was a cold winter day, and
it felt good.
Yeah, we had about a real good turnout. In fact, it was smaller than what we thought, but the fact that it probably wouldn't have been.
I think it's good that it was smaller because it was our first event like this, and I think it was good that it was smaller. It gave us time to work out some of the just the details, the kinks. Yeah. And we all met afterwards, and we've got really good ideas for next year. So
this will be becoming an annual event, and I think there's a lot of people looking forward to it. A lot of the shooting clubs, a lot of the high schools, and different things throughout the state of Arkansas are interested in attending next year. So
I wish I could play a voicemail that I've got on my phone that I got on that. I'm working with a lady out of state, and her father is associated with the museum. And she called me the other day and was just, Kathy, I just can't tell you how much we appreciate that. He appreciates that. He saw it. He called me. He's so excited.
I think it turned out to be a lot more excitement involved around it than initially we had thought. But they're two great groups. And just as our final count, we were able to donate to each one of those groups $2,750.
Right.
So it was to each one equally. So it was a good event, and both the recipients of it were extremely excited and pleased and very thankful that we had recognized those two organizations. Right. So if you attended, great. We appreciate it. Keep an eye out for next year's event and get there if you can, because it really turned out to be a lot of fun.
Let me add one thing to that. One of the things that from the appealing process, I should say, is the Wreaths Across America event. The group that raises funds all year long for Wreaths Across America, at the one cemetery where we're going on Saturday, there's 22,000 headstones in that cemetery, and they're all military veterans. And we were only able to raise enough money for just south of 8,000 headstones. So, I mean, our effort next year is to make this thing bigger and make it better, and try to raise more money. And our goal basically is to be able to put 22,000 wreaths on 22,000 headstones.
That'd be great.
It's not just ERA. We're working in conjunction with other groups, but that's a big need here. We need to represent and pay respect, to our veterans, and this is a good way to do that.
It's an excellent way. Terrific.
Another event, Run for the Fallen, does a lot to contribute to that.
Yes.
Yeah, there's several that. It's just really awesome.
Terrific.
You know what else is awesome?
I'm not sure, but tell me.
This market is crazy awesome right now. Houses are coming on the market and flying off the market just like that. I mean, I've never seen so much activity, especially this time of year, and we're dealing with a pandemic. But it's like the minute you have a property go on the market, everybody's got their buyers ready, and they start calling and looking, it's already under contract.
I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that people are at home more, and they are becoming more sophisticated with electronics, and they're spending more time looking at the pictures because, within our organization, we upload a minimum of 40 photos on every property. And so somebody in the convenience and comfort of their own home, they're looking at these pictures just as soon as we upload them. They're saying, hey, I want to see this house. And so, we are, to your point, within just no more than 2 days, if it's a move-in ready house, it's under contract.
Yeah.
And that presents a problem for us in that we may have 3 or 4 buyers that contact us and they want that same house.
Yes.
They see it, they love it, they want it, and they're too late.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens the most is somebody will call you and you go, oh, sorry, that's already under contract.
That was under
Or it went
contract.
under
Let's
contract the
watch
day
for
after
one.
it was listed.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we then have, if this is what you're looking for, I'll mark that down, and as soon as something hits the market, I'll let you know.
Right. And the thing, you get your specifics, what they're looking for, and you go in and you put all the detail in the MLS and what you're looking for and what you want, and you put all actives, and you'll get 10 properties match their search, and you're like, yes, we've got 10 properties. And then you go and you look at the detail, and 7 of them are taking backups, so they've already got a contract on it. And used to, that was kind of I'm not going to show it if it's taking backups. But Jim, you and I were talking the other day, and you might want to look at those taking backups.
I've got a situation right now where a buyer had come to me. They really wanted this property, and they know and respect the fact that the property is under contract, and they're ready to say, you know what, I want to be first backup. I want to be a backup offer just in case something happens with that property and the current buyer that's under contract can't fulfill their obligations. I want to be first in line because this is exactly the property that I want.
Right.
And I do, and I believe that we should be doing and helping our buyers, especially if you have a buyer, 3 or 4 buyers that exactly want that same house. We should be doing our due diligence and pick up the phone and call that listing agent and say, hey, I've got a buyer.
Right.
They want this house. They want to be first backup.
Right.
Will your seller accept backup offers?
It's necessary.
Yeah. And, sometimes you call on those taking backups and they're like, well, it's going to close tomorrow. Well, that's frustrating. Then you're not really taking backups. You're ready to close. But as a real estate agent, we can delve into that and find out for you. And this market being as fast moving as it is for our buyers and our sellers, we need to make those calls.
Well, we're basically here to service our customers.
Right.
And so as much as we can do by contacting other reps, in this case, agents that have the property listed or have it under contract, contacting them, there's all a sharing of ideas, hopefully of different properties that may be coming, that they may know of and are willing to share. But it's an area that we need to really focus on.
Now, the one thing that we have to counsel our buyers on when they go out there and they say, I am okay, I want to be the first backup or second backup on this property, we have to counsel them and make sure they understand while you're first backup, you cannot be making an offer on another property, a second property or a third property, while you're committed on first backup on this property, unless you've got the cash reserves and the financial wherewithal in order to buy 2 houses just in case.
Right. Or you can put in the other or the contingency subject to the termination of that contract.
Yes.
But you can't be under contract for both of them at the same time. And you've got to be real careful to navigate that paperwork right.
And that is our job, is
Absolutely.
to guide you through this process and to make sure that doesn't happen.
Absolutely.
I've got a property right now today. They're the first backup. I had one last month. They were the second backup.
And they're under contract now?
Yeah, well, they lost out on both. The first one last month lost out because it went through. And the other one is supposed to close on Monday, so we'll be back on the hunt on Tuesday.
Right.
When if that first one sells, but you just never know what happens from one day to the next.
Right.
With a set of buyers and a set of sellers, if they're under contract, something can happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, in today's market, we need to be looking at everything for
we do.
our customers to find the properties that they want and make them available.
Now, I am going to attempt to take off next week for the holidays.
Well, lucky you.
I know, but I've already got an inspection lined up for next Tuesday, so it's like you want to take off for the holidays, but you can't. But we've got a festive thing here. Well, we want to wish all of our clients a Merry Christmas.
Yes, we do.
It's been a tough year. We've all experienced more than we ever thought possible.
Yes.
And as rough as it may have been, we're making it through. And
we know it's not going to be magical on January 1, 2021. Right. Everything's new again and stops. But man, I'm hoping for a better year.
Yeah. I wish
sure.
it for everybody.
Well,
And it's-
our clients, you know, you have made it a great year for us from
Absolutely.
a sales standpoint. It's been a tough year on everybody, to everybody's point with COVID and everything else going on. It's been a tough year.
But the
But
clients have been great.
you guys have made it a great year for us. And for that, I want to say thank you.
Absolutely.
I want to say
Very
Merry
much.
Christmas. I want to say Happy New Year. And I want to see you next year.
Absolutely, but come
There
see
you
me
go.
first, and then if we can't work things out, you might want to talk to one of them. But
Okay, we'll let you say that, although we both know it's not true. Either way.
Just,
Yes.
I'm available 24/7.
There you go. Okay, to stop all the propaganda, I'm going to sign off for everybody and tell everyone just to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
absolutely,
We'll see you in 2021.
sounds great.
See you then.
If you have any questions or comments about today's segment of Real Estate Today, please give us a call at 501-327-6731 or our direct phone numbers listed below.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Jim Houston with ERA Team Real Estate.
Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. I'm David Patty.
Merry Christmas from Kathy Nickles.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie is Miracle on 34th Street, the 1934 version with Natalie Wood.
The Elf.
Oh, it had to be Christmas Vacation.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Silent Night.
Would probably have to be Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
What's the best Christmas gift you've received for Christmas?
You know, it would have to be several, but it's when the kids started getting their Christmas gifts from school. They started a little store at the school, and you'd send $2 with them, and they'd get 10 gifts for everybody. And it was really fun to get those and hear them explain, well, I got you that because. And what they were thinking and how they processed that was really, really neat. That was probably my favorites.
My wife, we were married on December the 23rd, 1983.
And when does your family usually open gifts?
Oh, definitely Christmas morning.
Christmas morning.
Did they make you get up early?
No, we made them get up early. I mean, you can't wait to get up on Christmas morning. So yeah, I mean, that's always been a tradition.
In today's world with blended families and so forth, we basically celebrate our Christmas after the first of the year.
Merry Christmas. Sorry.
Now you have
Yeah,
experience.
no,
with
I
me.
should know better.
It's
than
going
that.
in.
No.